Behind me is Luxembourg City Station. The station which I'm rushing to get to because for some reason I've decided to leave things to last minute again and get on a train which leaves in about 5 minutes. And instead of running towards the train, I'm now vlogging for you lot. Maybe a stupid decision, maybe one that I'll end up having to miss the train for, but look, here we are. Luxembourg City. Now, some important things to mention about this place is that this country is the world's richest country. It has the highest GDP per capita of any country in the world. With that being said, it makes it the safest country in the world as well. So, you know, when you're waving a camera around in your face, you don't really feel too unsafe with it. Now, not only that, but another perk of it being so rich means that, well, the transport's free. So then, depart. Which one's I want? Anyone read French, I assume that is? Oh, I don't know. Anyway, beautiful station. I mean, considering you don't pay any money to come on a train here, they do keep it in good condition. There's one thing I noticed about the buses. When I first got here off the coach, I hopped on a bus, and the first thing I noticed was it's really clean. You know, considering there's no taxpayers' money going into this, you would have thought it'd have been run down, full of chewing gum on the seats, but no, it's clean, it's maintained. It's quite impressive. Fair play, Luxembourg. Now the trains in Central and more Eastern as well, Europe, have these kind of double-decker sort of things. Well, they're so interesting to me because in England, you can hardly fit one on the railway, let alone a big double-decker one like this. So I bet a lot of you watching this are fairly confused on why I've started recording randomly in the middle of Luxembourg, I've hopped on a train and it's all a bit of a rush. Well look, let this journey commence and I'll explain. So since arriving in Luxembourg about an hour ago, I've decided to take an adventure up into the hills towards the castle of Vianden. This castle is located in the north of Luxembourg and holds the title of being one of the most fortified castles west of the Rhine. Now if you don't know what the Rhine is, it's basically a major river that runs through Europe, or at least Western Europe, that controls all the trade that goes into Switzerland, Germany, the Netherlands, other neighbouring countries. Back on subject though, if I miss the connecting train or bus that I have to get on at a certain time, then I face a £150 Uber ride back to Luxembourg. So I am on a time crunch. Due to it being a Sunday, trains and buses are running infrequently and they end an earlier time also. So let's make sure we get on this train, because if I don't, my bank account isn't looking too great. Now with all that said and done, join me on this adventure to Vianden Castle. I'm now having to literally run because my bus is about to leave and it's leaving in 2 minutes and it's over there somewhere. Oh, at least we're getting our steps in, lads, come on. All them 5Ks have paid off. We've made it. Get in. 180 Bitburg. Get me there. So I'm not sure how much you can see of this, but it says I've got 19 stops to go. Itzelbruck to Vianden. So not long then, and let's just say this bus is sweltering hot. I can only predict it to be about 25 degrees on it, so I'm not sweating, that's the main thing. So, I've been dumped off by the bus in the middle of nowhere, and here's a gang of bikers. I would say hello, but I don't speak French. So, pour to be fair, no bonjour. Anyway, we've been dropped off a bit further away than expected, but we should be okay. We're about 0.3 mile away from the chairlift, where we're going to get probably the steepest chairlift I've ever seen, other than the ones I've been skiing on, to the top of this castle, I presume. So, if I spin the camera around, I can't zoom in on this camera, but you should be able to see that massive thing up there. That's where we're going. So I've given myself about hour and a quarter, hour and a half here. until I need to kind of get back to that bus stop I just came from. Now, slightly worrying considering I don't know how long it's going to take to do all of this, but we're taking the risk, and like I said, if not, we can always pay £150 for an Uber. It's not that much, is it? Now, one thing I am hoping for is that chairlifts are included in the free public transport here in Luxembourg, because if not, I imagine it's going to be cash, and weirdly enough, I don't have any on me, so fingers crossed, eh? There it is up there, the chairlift, see it in the distance. Quite steep that actually. I'm actually quite scared. And you know you're in Luxembourg when you see a fair amount of Porsche 911s. Obviously with this country being the richest in the world, it's not short of some nice cars. It's not quite Monaco, but yeah, it's definitely a fair few about. First impressions anyway, of Vianden. I've been saying it wrong the whole time. It's got an N in it. It's actually quite beautiful, to be fair. You know, the common opinion I kind of have on these cities is that the further away you get from the centre, the more beautiful it gets. And look, that opinion gets backed up again here. Now, some of you may be wondering why Vianden? Where's the name come from? Now, I don't specifically know where it comes from, but the reason why you may be thinking it sounds German is because it is. We're on the border of Germany here, and during World War II, this whole place, aka Luxembourg, was controlled by the Nazis. Hi, my friend. Can I have one entry, please?
Yeah, only up or up and down?
Oh yeah, Apple Pay.
No, up and down.
Oh, up and down, yeah, sorry.
9, please.
Thank you, man. How often do they come? Is it just over and over again? Does it keep circling?
It keeps going.
Keep going. What time's the last one at?
6.
6, okay, thank you, man. You know, it's quite actually a nice leisurely ride until you turn the camera around and you see that. What the fuck? Now, I'm not too sure how bad that looks on camera, or how steep more specifically, but let me tell you, I don't feel secure. I think whoever made this was having a fucking laugh. Why am I going over a river? Nah, surely not. Could you imagine this thing just collapse now, just decided to stop and collapse? I'm going for a swim in this dirty, muddy, probably crocodile infested waters. What on earth have I taken part in? Now, as we spoke about it stopping over a river, it has stopped, thankfully, just over Matey Boy's garden. So if I fall, I'm just going to break my legs on that plank of wood there. Happy days, eh? Happy days. Mr. Callum Wire, if you are watching this, I would like to confirm that the ski lift we went on in Finland has nothing on this. Listen to the sound of that rope. No, oh my fucking god. I really hope my travel insurance covers this. How's the view from behind, guys? Is it good? I'm not going to turn around. I don't want the whole thing to kind of collapse, but how is it? Is it alright? What would you rate it out of 10, lads? Good view? Might as well get a selfie up here. Celebrate the occasion of my death. I'd just like to point out as well, I believe the walk up here that these guys are doing over here is about 800 metres, 750 metres. Now, it's over 1,000 feet. Over 1,000 feet. Thank God I could pay €10 to climb up here on this. I mean, as scary as it is, just thank God, because if I had to walk 750, 800 metres up, bear in mind, I'm already on a time crunch as it is. Oh, in this weather as well. It's sweltering, by the way. Yeah, it wouldn't be the best. I'd be dripping probably, and my water supply would be gone very, very fast. So, thank God for this dodgy cable car, eh? I hope these guys aren't taking photos of me without asking, because that's not allowed, and I will be suing them. Did they realise that I'm Cara Travels? They're not allowed to take photos of me without asking. That's disgusting. Oh, no, they are. I just seen the flash. Brilliant. Well, looks like we'll get that selfie I wanted after all. Hello. How do I get us up? There you go. Oh, bloody hell. Thank you. Oh. Right, we're off. We're off, and we're alive. And look, there's me. 475. Happy days. Got that selfie, although I can't imagine how much that's going to be. Probably about 20 quid. Well, it's definitely safe to say I probably should have got more water supplies. That is all I've got left for the rest of this trip up here. And like I said, it is sweltering, so I could pass out. Low water supply aside, this is the view we've been treated with after that really safe cable car ride. Wow, that is special. Now, I'm not entirely sure where I got 850 meters from, because to my eyes that says 1,800, but that says 600, so demanding hiking trail, easy hiking trail. So I'm about 5 minutes into my demanding hiking trail, and I'm starting to wonder, why did I wear Vapor Maxes to do hiking? Whose idea was that? I mean, to be fair, I had the choice of Vapor Maxes or Yeezys, so I didn't really have a selection, but look at the state of these rocks I'm climbing on. One slip, this camera is gone. Lads and girls, ladies and gentlemen, whoever you are, we have made it to the bottom. Well, not quite the bottom, but the path. Oh, the famous tarmac path that leads you to the castle, which you can't see, although you can see. Oh, thank God. Honestly, that was treacherous terrain. Oh my God. I basically paid for that cable car to go up there, have my picture taken, which I then couldn't buy because it's cash only, and then do a fucking walk. So, I mean, I got some nice views out of it. I'm definitely not complaining, but for some reason I thought that cable car was taking me to the castle, and then we started going past it, and I was thinking, well, not sure where this goes. But I always knew I had to come back down. Matey boy at the ticket office as well asked me, do I want to return? I said yeah, stupidly, because I just walked down. Basically just paid him extra to walk down. That was silly, wasn't it? Oh well, look, it's all an experience. We're back on the tarmac path. Let's get to the castle. I'm not entirely sure who would decide to live here, but terrible decision, surely. I mean, they've clearly got a car, so that's all right. But yeah, number 8. Number 8. That's quite a nice house, to be fair. Anyone translate that? That is German, I believe. Yep, translate that and stick it in the comments to me, lads. I want to hear what that says. Is that a garden? Bloody hell. Well, they're doing all right out here, I think. And apologies for the wind. I still haven't sorted out my microphone from the last time I recorded, which is very poor from me. Yeah, you might have a few wind issues, but just, yeah, it's normal. It's not your phone. It's my dodgy microphone. So bear with.
That's so fun.
Are you okay? Can I have 1 adult, please?
10 euros.
That's better than a car, please. Thank you, thank you. Right, we're in. We've got our ticket and our map. Let's go. Let's go see what we can find. So I've just overheard there's 21 places to visit in here. I'm not entirely sure how long it's going to take me, but considering I have an hour until my bus. Time for a speed run. Circuit. Let's go. Up the stairs. Oh God. Where am I heading off to here? Circuit left. Oh, look at this. Got a view already. Let's see what we can see inside. What's Vincent van Gogh doing here? And what is he painting? Because he ain't painting nothing on that wall, mate. Oh, I'll tell you what. I wouldn't mind some of that chicken right now. I don't have an English translation, but I'm assuming these are daggers and swords they'd use to fight off any enemies that came up here. quite intimidating. And then over here you've got a nice little pistol, double barrel. What does it say there? Head of crossbow bolt there. And then this is a flint lock pistol. It's a Luxembourgish weapon used at the beginning of the 19th century. Right, well, there you go. Just making our way through the castle now as we enter the gallery room. As you've seen a minute ago, we came out of the chapel as well. This place is amazing, honestly, it's huge. Obviously from the outside it's big, but it's not till you really come in and look around and go through the rooms and then you start to realise, wow, this is an incredible bit of architecture. So in this room here is where all the photographs of this castle were taken, or posted, sorry, and then I'd imagine there's a few paintings around here as well, look, of what it used to look like back in the day and when it was under construction, I suppose. I'm trying to find a date, but can't seem to find one, but that looks old, look, the rubble. Along this wall here is the process in which it was built in. So you can see here I'm at number 11, the White Tower, and there it is there under construction. That's what it looks like in place. Next to it is the White Tower again. And then you've got the grand kitchen before reconstruction. So I suppose this place must have been damaged in the war quite heavily, and then it's been reconstructed and made into what it is today. So the room we find ourselves in now was the kitchen, filled with tools and the plates and bowls and glasses they would have used back in the day to make up all the food for the kings, the princes, princesses. It all started in here. One of these would have been integral to the water supply here in the castle. Well, got to think how high up they were. Getting water up here wouldn't have been an easy task, so a well is needed. Oh, I could really do with nicking one of them right now. Transport's free in Luxembourg, but they could have at least made the water bottles free as well. I'm not overly sure what this building is, but we now find ourselves in it. The Grand Cave. Ooh, very mysterious. Now, am I being stupid and saying that's the Austrian flag? I'm not too sure, but they are everywhere if so. Yeah, I'd imagine this is where they kept their wine. These are wine barrels maybe. Storage down here. Just look how well made it is. You wouldn't have thought they'd have had the resources to do this all them years ago. And that concludes our trip to the castle. I apologise for the speed run sort of recording of it, but I've seen everything I wanted to see. We've completed all, we've done it in good time. It's currently 2:30. My bus is at 3:15, so the next mission is to get out of here, go toilet first, get out of here and try find this bus stop. I've just come out of the toilet and first things first, we need to sort that issue out. I'm not sure if you see that, pretty sure you can. That is the no service signal. Considering I have no idea where I'm going, I'm going to need to find some. And with 30 minutes to spare, look at what we have found. The bus station. Place Englishman, me waiting for the bus for the next 30 minutes with the squirrel. Now unfortunately, with me being at the bus stop and getting on my bus back towards Luxembourg Centre, this vlog unfortunately has to come to an end. Now, it's been a great adventure, a very stressful one at most, but you know, I've enjoyed it. I hope you have too. And with all that being said, I hope you enjoyed the vlog today. hopefully you'll see another one from me in the next 2 years, if you're lucky. Peace out.